What is up, everyone? So today I actually got a series of videos that are going to play out, and it's basically a remodel of this house back here. Okay, so as you can see in the background, it's all dead, and that's because the tenant that was living here destroyed it. They didn't care to upkeep the yard or anything. Basically what they ended up doing was letting it die and not water it. The trees back here are all fruit trees, and those were dying as well. And I just kind of revamped them, gave them plenty of water. I'm gonna till up the back so that way they could get, the proper nutrients that they need, and make sure they don't continue to die, because some of them are looking like they're dead already. So gonna fix that up and go into our renovation of the home. So let's make our way inside the home and see, the issues that are there, and what's going to take place before I actually, rip everything up and do all that renovation. Let's see what, the workload's going to look like. And then the next series of videos will include each section that I tackle one by one. As you can see, when the tenant was living here, they painted the wall half-assed. This is actually a breezeway, so it's a garage to the outside. It's just enclosed, but still they just half-assed painted it. So as you can see, the kitchen's like all tore up. Like, they laid this flooring down on top of the original stuff, and then they scraped it up. They just didn't care. Just destroyed everything instead of just leaving it alone or asking for this to be fixed up. Chose a nasty color to paint the top all the way around. It's like super dark. Tried to spackle some stuff, and as you can see, didn't even care to sand it. If you make your way up here, they painted the roof, the ceiling. All this is all sticky because they had that stick-on tile. Tore up the floor, trying to get it up. If you look at this wall, it has some paint, the original paint. Half-assed paint job here, and no paint up there. Kind of weird. As you can see, missing paint here. They just painted a random strip. It's already peeling because they didn't clean it and do it correctly on this thing. So this is all cleaned up. Another issue in the bathroom was this was actually cleaned, but it had like thick sand in here that was like stuck to this. And as you can see, when you fill it up with water, this is gonna plug up. So it's not gonna go down, because when they were painting, they dumped paint or hair products because they were doing hair back here and just screwed up the drain system. So expect this to be a pricey fix, especially if you have drain issues. So if you look at the carpet, as you can see, these dark ass spots from nasty ass stuff, whatever they were doing. Dropped some bleach there, dirtied the hell out of the carpet, scratched up the top of the stove. They didn't touch any of the walls in here though, fortunately. So here's some examples of half painted walls all the way around. And then you make your way to this wall and more half painted walls. If you look up here, more half painted walls, just destroyed because they didn't sand it, clean it. This was actually clear. And if you look to the top up here, Some of these louvers are painted, some of them are not. I believe this is like a stainless steel at one point. This fan's been here for a long time, and as you can see, it's a tri-blade now because they actually broke it. Broke the metal part. And as you can see, it's not thrashed or anything. This fan was in decent shape. So how do you break something like that? That's what you gotta deal with when you have people living in a home and you're renting it out, or you're just letting them live there just to get back on their feet. This is the crap you gotta deal with. So when walking into the bathroom, this is what it looks like. As you can see, when coming in here, it's just all one color, dark, nasty. This window's broken from them jacking with this, so it doesn't actuate out or close. Look here, they didn't clean it. It's all rough, like sandpaper. It's all splotchy. They painted the vent again. All this is dark. And then if you look at the very top up here, looks like they spackled it and didn't sand it down. All these issues actually look worse in person than what the camera is showing. This was a trim, same color as this, and they painted that too. If you look at the bathroom in here, they put caulking in there all the way down, and they didn't stick too good. Not a nice job at all. So one thing I want to explain, you know, whether it's a rental or not, and someone just living in a property that you have, I mean, this is what to expect. Nothing ever goes right, so be prepared to renovate everything after they leave, because they're just going to destroy it. So don't put too much work into it, because they're going to demolish it again next time you rent it out. It just sucks that this happened with a family member. You would think they would have more respect than that, but they didn't care. So a lot of this stuff looks pretty like okay in the video, but when you're actually here in person and looking at all this stuff, it looks like 10 times worse. It's just disgusting, actually. The flooring, there was hair in the appliances, like everything that was left here for them to use, totally destroyed it. Furniture that was here that's made out of solid wood, they took it apart and painted it. It was just a mess. So before we begin, and I show you the whole process, because we're only going to work on it during the weekend, so it's going to take a few months. Just keep in mind, I mean, even if someone's living at a place you have for free, even if you're charging them whatever it is, don't expect it to be the same thing when you come back. So we made our way back outside, and as you could see, the house was thrashed and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in any of this content, I'll slowly apply that to this channel and all the upgrades as I go through, and do maybe a 4-part series or something like that, and revamp the yard, revamp the inside, and give you a cost breakdown on what it costs based on the home size. So that's going to complete the first video. Stay tuned for the other ones, and until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. So thanks for watching.